What do we have? We've got a sea of red, suffice to say, and the only green which is popping on my screen is Jio Financials. Vodafone Idea is down, Brightcom is down, NHPC is down, Punjab National Bank is down, Zomato is down. Everything is down actually. Everything is down by 2 to 2.5%. Now let's look at what do we have in terms of the tone of the market. Well, Jio Financials right up there. Again, I'm repeating myself. All the heavyweights are down by about 1 to 3/4%. No large volume patterns are clearly visible. So markets are simply aligning with what the global setup is. What could be the first sport of weakness? It could be PFC, RFC, because they've not really participated in the comeback rally from March onwards, and they are down by about 5 rupees each, 5 and 6 rupees. And then you've got a little bit of chop and churn, which is now clearly visible in some of the IT stocks also. For example, TCS has not reacted to numbers at all. There is no excitement in Infosys ahead of numbers. And Tata Motors, which was standing tall at 1,000 rupees, from 4-digit it has now become a 3-digit stock. Aisha?
Well, one would say, looking at the first ticks at least, we are less than 1% lower across the board pretty much, at least for the major indexes. So be it the Nifty, the Sensex, or for that matter, even the Nifty Bank, which is not all that bad. And look at the small cap index, that's barely in the red right now. So I would say, looking at the global screen, that's much a show of resilience, at least to start off trade with. Sure enough, things could get worse towards the second half. But let's see, that's anyone's guess. Jio Financial Services definitely holding up. But what about big boy Reliance Industries? Is that also perking up? In trade or not, the numbers are on Monday this time around, and it coincides with Elon Musk's visit to India. So really the talk of the town is whether a Tesla or Reliance tie-up is something that could be in the offing as an announcement. But that, of course, is just chatter. Happy Forgings, they've received a sizable 5,000 crore rupee order from one of the tier 1 OEM manufacturers. That stock has gapped up 4.5% as we speak right now. Transformers and rectifiers, they're eligible to supply to Getco with immediate effect. So that's another positive news flow. Varun Beverages, we were talking about the Morgan Stanley note, wherein they've initiated with an overweight, a target price of 1701, marginally higher for Varun Beverages. Bharti Hexacom, after that Jefferies initiation of a buy with the target price of 1,080. That stock as well moves up quite nicely, about a 2.25% move coming in there. And then ASK Automotive, wherein JM Financials has initiated a buy, target price of 375, which indicates a solid 22% off an upside on that stock. I also want to see what ONGC is up to, what Interglobe Aviation is up to. Interglobe, after that March market share data which has come by, and ONGC as well as Oil India after the windfall tax on crude which has been slapped now. These stocks will just come up for you on your screens. Oil India still in the green. What is the state for ONGC, considering this was really the big mover in the market yesterday? ONGC is definitely stalled a little bit, down about 0.5%. Actually, on the screen, I can see only technology as the rank underperformer. LTI Mindtree, of course, Pankaj Chok, Gregory Dietrich, the executive vice president and the global sales head have all resigned. So that's another stock which is in focus, currently down about 2%. Kunal, we are less than 0.5% lower right now. So immediate recovery after that opening low.
Yeah, so I think because we're tapping into that strong support zone of 22,000, 22,200. So there's bound to be those fight backs from bulls to try and at least protect this strong psychological mark as well as a support for the index. And I think some of the sectors which you mentioned are the ones which are still showing signs of weakness, the likes of IT, large cap IT names specifically. So I think that's going to be one point of trend continuation from the index front. Now, in terms of the opening trade, HEG is something which I had highlighted, when the stock had just about given a breakout on the 2,000 odd mark, less than 2,000, for the stock. I would like to now, look to book profits on the stock. It's run up quite well in the last 3 to 4 weeks, almost 300 to 400 point rally for the stock.
Right. Vaishali, what are your observations? Any first trades that you're punching in?
Well, ONGC was one of the trades, but I guess that's on everyone's radar. I would also look at NALCO. So National Aluminium, that is holding strong in spite of all the choppiness. So I would look at NALCO with a stop loss of 176 and look for a target of 190.
All right, Vishali, thank you very much for that.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.